Do you still remember all the time that has gone by? Do you still believe that love can fall down from the sky? Everybody has that one special game from their childhood that they remember fondly. That one special story or experience that stuck with them as they aged, and that they can't help but think about even as they grow old. For me, The Legend of Dragoon is that game. A timeless dark fantasy epic set in a world of tragedy, mysticism, and hope. Starting today, I'd like to take you on a journey with me, in a time long forgotten, beneath a moon that never sets, and experience why I feel The Legend of Dragoon is still to this day one of Sony's greatest hidden gems.
Great Commander, this way.
So, this is her. Indeed. Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
What an intro. An entire town seized and raided by a foreign empire, all to capture one defenseless girl. If that doesn't set the tone for what type of story we're about to embark on, I don't know what else does. Except for maybe that. The green-tusked dragon, Fairbrand. Chapter 1, The Serdian War. Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am to play this game again, especially now that I have a means of sharing it with other people. It has been far too long. Chance of war more likely. I hope it's just a rumor. Who are you? Are you a mercenary of Basel? Answer! What are you doing? Are you drawing a sword against us? What is... What the heck is this? Ugh! Ugh! I gotta do something or I'll be killed! One of the most amazingly rendered PS1 segments right here. What a monster! It's still coming! Ugh! Who are you? Shh. If you don't want to die. Thank you for saving me. What the heck was that thing? It's a dragon. Dragon? But it's strange. That village could have been easily destroyed without a dragon. The village? Are you talking about Celeste? Then those soldiers were... There won't be anything left by now. Celeste is my village! Oh my god! That man must be... No! There's no way! The plot thickens. Oh no! My god! Where is everybody? So it begins. Huh. You didn't get enough killing? It may be enough if I kill you. Stop! Oh, a mercenary. Isn't it a little late for you to show up? Shut up! What are you doing here? Can't you see we're gonna occupy this area? And these worms were in our way. Occupy? Were you sent by the Imperial Army? Even if we were, it's none of your business. You're gonna die soon. All right. Let's do this. So, this game might seem familiar to those of you who have played Expedition 33 and its combat systems, because this was the original. Ah, crap. Basically, you have a set of options. You have an attack, a guard, which is actually useful for once, and then you have your items. And items are divided into stat buffers for you, or magic attacks. And then attacks are tied to QTEs. Took out those Knights of Imperial Sandora pretty quick. Ah! Are you really Dart? Yes, it's me. Why is Celeste under attack? War. Imperial Sandora attacked us. What about the truce? Yeah. Suddenly, I didn't imagine they could come to such an outlying area. If only I had come back sooner. There is something you have to do. Shauna. Rescue Shauna. Only you can. What about Shauna? Hey, wait! He's gone. Already dead. A great tragedy has befallen this town of Celeste. A truce broken in a time of war, and innocent civilians destroyed. Hang on! That voice, is that you, Dart? This way. It's just a light wound. I guess I was lucky. But look at this village. If only you had come back earlier. It's about Shauna, too. What's wrong with Shauna? She was taken away. It seems Shauna was their primary purpose. Do you know where they went? I don't know. I'm gonna make him talk. Besting a private is no reason to be confident. Where did you take Shauna? Shauna. Don't worry about her. She must be receiving the courtesies of Helena Prison by now. Helena! Surprised, huh? We specifically invited only that woman. You must be kidding. You attacked the village only to kidnap Shauna? Exactly. But don't worry. I'll let you follow them. Although not to Helena. To hell! I hope everybody's enjoying my attempt at voice acting this. On the fly, mind you. I had no script for this. Double slash! Ah! That's awful cheeky of you. Oh, I had his voice way wrong. Oh well, I'm sticking with it. Alright, so this guy, if I remember correctly, you can snuff out really quick with a couple burnouts. Time to mash! Ah! Burn, you foul cretin! Ah. He healed. But he's already at halfway.
Double slash.
One more should finish it.
Double slash.
Ah! And with that, the tutorial boss is down. And I've already got Volcano. Dart, are you going to rescue Shauna? Aren't you? I won't stop you, but be careful. Your journey is not yet over, is it? No. You can count on us about Celeste. There should be enough people who can still move. Thank you. When I settle everything, I'll be back. With Shanna. Alright, let's have a look around here. This is revenge for everyone! Revenge! Stop it! It's me! Is it... Dart? Both of you have grown up. Dart! Sandora! Sandora got everybody! I got them. Everything is okay now. Everybody's dead! Not everybody. What? Not everyone was killed! So you have to help the people in the village. I will rescue Shauna. Indeed. Do what you can. I'll get medicinal herbs. Me too. Alright, there should be... Oh yeah, what's this guy? It was a nightmare. The fire sent by Sandora scorched the entire village to the ground. I think there's a Stardust up here. I'm praying for them. What's this? Yep, here it is. Alright. Oh, the best menu music ever put to a JRPG right here. Such a vibe every time. So, the way this game's combat works is you have an addition system. Now, additions are combo attacks that are tied to QuickTime events. And the more you level up an addition, the more you'll get towards getting the next addition. Every character has about 7, with the exception of 1. Because there is only one character in this that does not have additions. Excuse me. So, then you got your standard JRPG, like, equipments and whatnot. Statuses, which we'll get into when we encounter them. And then this is how you would, like, swap out team members. The only one you can't swap out is Dart himself. So, and then that thing you saw me collect a second ago, the Stardust, that is a secret item. I've never been able to collect all of them, but I do know that if you do find them all throughout the world, you can fight the secret hardest boss, which I've never done. Maybe we'll get to it in this playthrough? No idea. Only time will tell. Anyways, let's continue with the plot. Dart, you shamelessly came back! Because you weren't here, Damn! What are you gonna do about my feelings towards Shanna? You should have come back earlier. For Shanna's sake. This guy I don't think ever gets touched on again. This guy, however, everybody always skips, and this is the tutorial guy, which we will do. Master Tasman! You are Dart. You are safe. I taught you how to use the sword. I won't be killed so easily. But we were outnumbered. I couldn't stop them by myself. You already heard about Shanna. I am heading to Helena. Then have a match with me before you go. I want to see if you have the ability to rescue Shanna. Yes, Master. Please. Then show your true power! Don't even think about being easy on me because of my injury. Shall we begin? So I'm going to play the tutorial here, even though I have extensive experience with this game, as you can probably tell, to show you guys easier how this game operates. I will remind you about the ABCs of sword fighting. I taught you. So sometimes the dialogue is a little funky because of when they were making this game, there was a lot of translation errors, but I'm going to do my best to read it as is, because some of them are so funny that it adds to the charm. Anyways, this will teach us more about addition skills. Select attack command, then timing sight appears. That's the QTE. When this sight overlaps the square in the center, press the X button. Gray square means too fast, blue square means too slow, and white square means perfect. So that's perfect. Now, come on! So that's going to have me do the addition that we just saw.
Yes. Go.
Oh, I was too slow right at the end. I'll do it one more time just to land it before moving on, as I immediately mess it up. But you know what? This is fine. We're getting all the dialogue.
Yes. Go.
And it's good for me to get the rust off. Yes, good! Alright. Oh, I'm fine now. So this game also doesn't just differ from other old school turn-based JRPGs with the addition system, which obviously makes it far more interactive when you're doing attacks. But enemies aren't just going to wait for you either. So I could be doing an addition, and the enemy could just say, "Bah, get off me," and then try and counterattack. In which case, I'll have to then swap up and parry their counterattack while I'm doing an addition, which I'll showcase here. Enemies don't wait to be attacked. Sometimes they fight back. During the attack, they might show hints of a counterattack. So yeah, if they do that, and the circle prompt pops up, I have to like always be on guard. I can't never get comfortable just doing an addition. I have to always be prepared for that counterattack, because it can happen anytime with any enemy, totally randomly, just if they decide to try and fight back while I'm doing an attack, which makes the combat so addictive. Failure exposes you to an attack and you're blown away. A multi-level attack ends there, which is an addition. So first I'm going to showcase what it looks like if you mess this up.
Yes.
So this is what it means. Boom! So I messed up and I got blown back. So that's why you really want to make sure you don't miss these counterattack options. So now I'll show you what it's like if you land it.
Yes.
Boom, so there we parried his counterattack, and now we can keep going. such an innovative combat system for its time. Because mind you, this game only came out 1 year after Final Fantasy VII. 1 year. So these were in development more than likely around the same time. And I know everybody compares them, but honestly, it's a disservice to both, because both are fantastic games that have their own stories and so much to love about them. So now I'll show why defense is actually good in this game. Tactics are not merely swinging the sword. During bad times, defend and wait for a chance. Defending helps recover HP a little and halves the damage. It completely protects against attacks that cause an abnormal status. So, basically, if I were to use the guard option, because it's not going to let me do it here because this guy wasn't programmed with any attacks. Like it said, I actually heal damage. I only take half the damage I would have taken, so I'm always actually gaining health without losing it because of how defense works in this. And if it was an attack that would hit me with, say, poison, I would negate the poison. So I wouldn't get poisoned. I would heal more than I would take for damage. It's so useful. And then I'll do this for the dialogue, but I did explain how you obtain additions. Basically, you level up, and the more that you level up, the more additions that you'll gain in battle. And every character has about 7, with the exception of 1. We'll get to that when we get to that. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers as much as possible with this playthrough, even though I absolutely could lore dump, and I will when the playthrough is finished. I have no idea how long of a Let's Play this will be. This will definitely be multiple episodes, obviously. I think it's like 48 hours to beat this game if I were to just do the main story, which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing, is just playing it straightforward from beginning to end, maybe do a few side quests, but I'm not really prioritizing those. I'm doing this Let's Play to introduce people to why this game is still my favorite game of all time, and why I don't think it gets nearly enough attention as it deserves. I'm going on a journey soon. If you think you need to practice more, ask me now. Well, we're all set. I think I can talk to the woman, too? I wanted to ask for help from Endel's castle, but they say there's a guardian living in the limestone cave on the way, and we couldn't go. That will be important later. Be good in there. Who the heck is the girl? You can tell me. The world's future rests on her. That's it? This is enough information for you. Those of you who do not grasp the value should just do what the order says. I am not taking your orders. Only His Majesty Dole can order me. Anyway, you must remember this. If you make a scratch on her, it'll cost more than your head. This is a message from Emperor Dole. Ah, the world map. So here, we can do our saving, which we can also do at those blue, like, clusters of fireflies, which there was one at the very beginning, but I didn't save then, because I didn't want to break the immersion. Well, I was trying not to. That's my other save. We're gonna do save slot 2, because this is a new game. Don't mind those characters up there. We'll get to them later. Of course, one of them you already saw. She's not important now. What's important is that Shanna was stolen by an invading army and is being held in the cruelest prison of the land. And it's our job to go rescue her. Ready for the best vibe song in this game? At least in my opinion. Alright, we'll talk to that guy in a second. I love the pre-rendered backgrounds in this game. Oh! Alright, well. So, the way random encounters work is that little triangle, which you probably saw above my head, will slowly shift from blue to red. And once it turns into red, that means that an enemy is about to jump you, so you're about to enter an encounter. So let's kill these berserk mice.
Yes.
Ha! Ta! Ha! Volcano! Yeah, 1 damage. I'll showcase the guard just because I can right now. There we go. Fully healed. Look at that.
Yes.
Boom! Ah. There's so much nostalgia replaying this. I hope anybody watching is having as good of a time as I am, and is as enthusiastic about this Let's Play. I lost the squirrel. Oh well. In these troubled times, you have to protect yourself. What do you think? Want to buy something? Sure. A lot of people skip over this guy, too. Alright, so we have 58 gold. Let's get another healing potion. Let's grab another burnout, because we're gonna need it later. And then I'll get a body purifier in case we get stunned. Or poisoned, rather. Don't you want to know how to use the items? I can teach you that. Yes, please. Here we go. Let's begin. This is another encounter that a lot of people that I've seen play this game totally miss because they don't know about it. What do you want to talk about? Talk about damage items. An attack item's basic damage is determined by the magic power, MAT, and the attributes. Here, let me tell you about MAT. Frankly, an item is magic with a form. So if you have more magic power, the results will be greater. Next are elements. There are 8 elements: fire, water, wind, earth, light, darkness, thunder, and non-elemental. So this is the point. Never forget opposing combinations of fire and water, wind and earth, light and darkness. Using the opposite attacking item to the enemy's doubles the damage, and using an attacking item with the same element halves the damage. Elements appear when you select an enemy in battle. The window color lets you know which one. I'll tell you about window colors and attributes in attack items element. Let me tell you again. Fire and water, wind and earth, light and darkness oppose each other. Be efficient when you use items by thinking about their attributes. Well, got it? Yeah, I definitely got it. I'll just exhaust these to show everybody the dialogue, I guess. The characters have elemental properties. There are 8 possible. Fire, water, wind, earth, light, darkness, thunder, and non-elemental. Each of them. Fire, base window color is red. The opposite is water. Water, base window color is blue. The opposite is fire. Wind, base window color is green. The opposite of earth. Earth, base window color is brown. The opposite is wind. Light, base window color is yellow. The opposite is darkness. And darkness, the base window color is blue. The opposite is light. Thunder, base window is magenta. There is no opposite. So thunder is very strong, if you can't tell. Non-elemental, window is gray. There is no opposite. Being opposite matters when using an attack item. I'll tell you the details about opposite in attack items damage, which we already read. Multiplying items, I'll just say it, are when you have to mash. I used one at the beginning. I used the burnout spell. That's when you mash the X button and it multiplies the damage based on how much mashing you got off. And that's that. Come again! I'll teach you how to use the items anytime you want. Alright. Well, we have to get out of the woods. There we go. Charm potion. There's so many of these pre-rendered backgrounds that I want as, like, canvas paintings for my bedroom. Whoop. Another random encounter. The battle location, like the background, is also really cool because it'll change depending on where you are, kind of. Also, a lot of people don't know, you can swap your battle camera at any time. So if you don't like the fixed camera angle in a fight, you just hit R2 or L2 and you can swap it. We got a goblin. And brace yourselves for this name scheme. The Assassin Cock. What a name. You die first.
Yes.
And I messed it up because I was too busy laughing at the name. Oh! Oh, bonk me, you little goblin bugger.
Yes. Go.
Wow! You did it again! Now I've got to kill you!
Yes.
Counter this!
Go.
Ugh!
Volcano.
Yes. One thing I will note, leveling in this game is kinda bugged. Alright, hold on, I want to get these chests. Basically, there was an error when programming the game, which made it so that bosses and story fights give you the bulk of the XP that you're gonna need, and side encounters really don't. So, this is one of those, like, the only cases of an RPG that, while being an open RPG for the most part, for its time, you know, is pretty linear. Don't you growl at me! I've no time to deal with you! It reminds me. Wait! This way, this way! out! Leave Shauna alone! Leave Shauna alone! Hang in there. I'll get you out from there. Alright, got another random encounter. Ooh, a Trent? Oh no, a Trent! Oh! Oh. Alright, let's guard. Get some health back. Let's do it again, get some more health back. There we go. As you can see, it totally cut the damage in half. So we healed more than we took damage because we used the guard. Alright, let's take out this goblin. Be gone, you little goblin, ya! Back to the crack of doom! Oh. Sorry, Treebeard. I don't know if this is a relative of yours, but he's going to die! Oh. Well, I got a second chance! And I'm not messing this one up! Be gone! I have slain the beasts. Ooh, that's a really rare drop for this, early on, for an item. There are random drops, as there are with most RPGs in this game. But for now... Alright, we'll do one more random encounter, and then I'm gonna save, and we'll save the prison for the next episode. Because things are about to get crazy. A singular rat? Really? That's it? That's how we're ending this episode? Slashing a rat with a sword? The deed is done. All right. And that's going to do it for this episode, fellas. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch more Legend of Dragoon content. This is going to be a full playthrough. And hopefully, people enjoy all the shenanigans we're about to get up to. I'm super thrilled to be able to present this content. And, the next episode is going to be real nostalgic for me, for many reasons. But that's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.